Hey everyone, it is Friday. Also, Finn, welcome on in again. And thank you for the 3 stream streak. Let's go. Keep getting this stream streak up, Finn. Sorry for the lateness, guys. It's been a busy day, so stream will be shorter than usual today. It's been busy, you know how it is, December and all that. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. And guys, we just hit the 500 follow mark. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been following and supporting me. You guys are the best. I wouldn't be doing this. Part of me would not be doing this without you guys. So let's work on and see if we can't get it. Oh, I don't know about this year, but let's hope maybe next year we get it to 1,000. Let's see if we can try to do that. Anyways, today we're gonna be playing Weathering Waves. Gonna continue where I last left off, and I don't know how long it will take to finish what new part, but if there's time, I will be going to Zenless because they did add new stuff to the game. So that's what I got planned. So let's head on over and get started with Weathering Waves, shall we? There we go. Okay, hope you guys are ready. Let's see a few things right here. What I need to do on these dailies. Okay, I'll just tune in Echo. Also, I hope things have been going well for you in Final Fantasy, Fen.
Remain the anchor.
Because I know it takes a long time to get through a lot of the stuff in the game. Do that. Tune. Okay, let's see what else can I do real quick. Buy materials. We can do the daily quest real quick. I know that. Oh, seriously, what is going on? Wait, headpad's not working. Give me a sec. But thank you for the headpad, Finn. I do appreciate it. Let me fix this real quick. Hey, your dog was here the last time. I know my dog was here. He peed all over the stream. No, he's been housebroken. He knows not to pee. He's streaming while he's streaming. Good one, Fen. But no, he knows the consequences of peeing on the stream. He says you don't own him, and in fact he owns you. Nope, it's the other way around. I own him. We settled this in combat last time. Also, I got the head pass fixed for a fan. Look at me. Look at me. I am the captain now. You punched your own dog? No, we fought. It was a mutual battle. That's how it is with scale hounds. In order to oh, thank you for the care package. I'll do that now. Stretch, hydrate. In order to earn scale hounds loyalty, one that hasn't been tamed, you have to fight them in combat. That's the only way the respect to learn. Oh, thank you for the jacket offer, team. And you all know he can't grow in size. He can't grow bigger if he need it. You're welcome. I say to I say to myself. But yeah, I am happy we got to 500. When I saw how close we were, I was like, come on, can we get to 500? In the back of my mind, to be honest. Because I know one thing, hopefully we have an even better, and hopefully we get to 1K. The only way I see it would get to like 1K was that if somehow we got raided by Iron Mouse. Or another big streamer. There's a way I can see like it going up to 1K automatic from there. Also, what happened to the sound? Well, that would be the dream. Yeah, I'd get raided by Iron Mouse. Hey Alpha, welcome on in. And thank you for giving Finn another shout out. Give you a shout out. Hope your day's going well, Alpha. I'm just doing a daily real quick before we go to the main quest stuff. And I'll just skip that because it's just the same ones with the daily quests. Well, has it been? I just did most of the dishes. Nice. How are you feeling, by the way? I know last time you said you were feeling sick yesterday.
Keep up.
Thanks for getting some headpads to Alpha, Finn. Still sick, but much better. Barely slept though. Yeah, and definitely when you get a chance, definitely get some rest if you haven't slept. If you barely slept. Just lay back, get a chair or bed. That's a way of getting rest. One thing I find what also helps comforting is if you have a heating pad, like just have it on your back and like at a low temperature, and that makes things pretty comfortable. Okay, we got it done. The comfy alpha emote. Okay, collect find materials. I can do that real quick. That is not hard. Which I'm pretty sure we can just do on the main quest. Okay, we're here. Let's see, is there any materials around we can just grab real quick? There's bound to be like just some materials we could just grab around here. to complete the daily. Okay, that's one. Two. And is there a lizard? Interesting. Okay, that should be enough. All right, dailies are done. Oh, we got this. Let's see what we got. All right, made it to level 8. And get this. And head back over here. By the way, do you guys know what mermaids use to clean their fins? Tide. Get it? That was so bad, it was funny. Well, it was meant to be a bad dad joke. Okay. Thank you for the head pass, Alpha. Cuckoo, why did she leave in such a hurry? Should I clean this up? Oh, Bloombearer. Miss Chisa has been gone for some time now. Did you notice anything strange when she left? She was only visiting the nearby facilities like she normally does, but I had noticed her emotional reading had been low for a while. She used to enjoy reading the archives, but the past few days I saw her staring off into the distance performing kirigami. Kirigami? Oh yeah, it's making small arts and crafts by cutting paper. There are still a few left on this table. She usually always cleaned up afterward, but this time...
These look like scraps from all the paper cutting. And this one here is a half-finished tower. It looks kind of familiar.
Most likely probably the tower from the main story. After submitting level 1, after submitting her leave, I even asked her if she would like someone to accompany her on her travels, to which she refused. I'll go find her. Please, I leave Miss Chisa in your care. I have thought about getting and pulling for Chisa, but I think I'm gonna
keep up.
I think I'm gonna hold off because there are others that I know want to characters I've seen that they're going to be releases that I want to go after.
I shall bear witness. Causality overturned. I am the moon. Face me.
I'm glad I got you. You know, she does pretty well.
Taste my resolve. Bow before me. Future reshaped. I shall bear witness. Wax.
Also, when she's in the sky,
Revealed.
look at that. See, her effect replaces the actual moon and sky with her effect. Now that is cool. That's a nice effect.
Keep up.
And look, a bunch of shooting stars. Sadly, it'll be a long time before we see our moon even be sort of that close. Where where it's a super moon, where it gets like real close to the Earth.
The black-haired girl from Honami.
Keep up.
But from what I remember with the moon is, I think I remember scientists saying that the moon is slowly like moving away from Earth. Like it's slow. It's not like not a whole lot where it will affect us, but over time we could end up losing the moon. But I think by that time, I think all of us will have passed away, unless something happens. I think what this is meant to be, like a placeholder before we actually go to the actual new area. And most likely, from what I'm guessing, I'm thinking probably gonna be Chisa's hometown. Or home city from the looks of it. And also, guys, I've been thinking since I'm now hit 500, I think you to probably think of, I was gonna do it when I hit 400, but this would be, I think it would be perfect to probably do a really big event, or play a lot of games where you guys can also join in on them. I think that would be a good thing, like make it a 5-day thing, because 500, 5 days. It's just what I got brainstorming in my brain. One of the things I actually also been thinking about is having a try not to laugh challenge with Bean Boozles. I've been thinking about maybe setting that up and have it to where you guys send me funny videos to try to get me to laugh. I remember, you will die of laughter. I don't know yet. Have to find a good video to get me to laugh. Dad jokes.
What are you doing here? Are you looking for me?
Well, someone left her sick bed, so I came to check on her.
I'm sorry for not staying at the Black Shores and resting as I should.
What made you decide to come back?
I'm in stable shape, and the Black Shores approved my temporary travel.
Oh, I forgot to put the auto off. Speaking of that,
These are just
Joe,
conditions
this
that
is
make
what
this
I
possible.
heard where it goes. My
As
girlfriend
for the
broke up with me because I
truth,
kept talking about video games. What a stupid thing to fall out for.
I wanted to see
Get
what's
it?
become of Honami. Since the loop ended,
That's the joke.
strolling through the streets, I realized that this is my first time seeing the city as a tourist, despite being trapped here for months. No more worrying when the next lament will come. No more desperate reach for Neon Tower. Now, I can simply wander around. No burdens.
I know it's a bad one, but it's so good as well.
The lament left scars.
Because
They
the
won't
video
fade.
games and then Fallout 4,
What was
which is a
once
video
frozen
game.
in time seems to be moving again.
This is the new future that we and everyone who once lived here forged together.
A new future, you say? By the way, I asked the Black Shores to help me verify the academy I once attended and dig into my records. They didn't reach the school directly, but I found out something. I was in Honami for around 2 months. Outside, over 20 years have passed.
Damn, 20 years have passed for her?
Kuchiba Chisa was a first-year student at Star Church Academy over 20 years ago.
Now that is rough. That has to be rough when you find that, like, you know, that has to be rough for someone. Like, if you're trapped in an area, like, you don't feel like a whole lot of time has passed, but in the outside world, a lot of time has passed. Over 20 years ago? If it was
Yes,
20 years ago, which
I had a
means...
feeling this would be the case when Sumika mentioned her findings, but I didn't expect such a huge time difference. The nice orientation ceremony
so I'm gonna guess when she says she would
feels
be
recent.
in her
The
early
classmates I met
30s.
have
Chronologically,
long
she would be in her
graduated.
she's in her early 30s.
When I tried to contact my parents back home, I realized there was no way for me to reach them at all. Where are they? What have they been doing? How will they react if they find out that their daughter is still alive? I have no way of knowing. Now, this place feels more like home than the world out there.
It just takes some time to get used to an unfamiliar environment. Just ask the Black Shores to help you keep digging. With enough time, you're bound to find those connections again.
Yeah, but with all the tacit discord going on, it'd be hard.
Since you're here, would you walk with me? I'd like to see what Honami looks like now. Together.
Any particular places you have in mind?
I haven't come up with an exact plan yet. Specific routes, time of travel, rest locations, none.
Probably because the place was so shattered
Just
so
as I
much.
thought. I'm not my usual self today.
Hey, It's just a weekend getaway. No plans needed. Just get up and go.
If you put it that way. How about that lake surrounded by cherry blossoms?
A lake surrounded by cherry blossoms? That sounds like a place to go to me. I actually do want to see the cherry blossoms because they're seeing them them blooming and everything. They're just so pretty.
Remind me of the neighborhood I grew up in.
Brings back old memories.
Yes, even just walking around here brings back memories. That vending machine looks like it's still working. I'll buy you some juice as a thank you for the hassle you went through to find me.
I just noticed one of the vending machines that you look is shaped like a milk carton.
I think it got stuck inside.
Try to go for another one, maybe. I've seen this before. We just gotta whack it a few times. Yeah, sometimes it just like hit on the side. Sometimes it causes things to fall down. Though I will admit, one time with the vending machine, I was trying to get a bag of pretzels. I got lucky. I ended up getting 2 bags for the price of 1.
Yep, you've read my mind.
Ah, we got 2 for the price of 1.
Here you go. Simplicity works best.
When you can't outsmart, brute force it.
Is something wrong?
Didn't have time for this kind of thing before. Just wondering if it's if it's past expiration date. Yeah, you gotta be careful with foods. You gotta always check the expiration date when you don't know how old it is.
It's the same thing. I've never gotten upset stomach from it, at least. Before I transferred to Star Torch, I used to hide next to the vending machines behind my high school building all the time. No one else really went there. It was quiet. The sound of soda cans dropping down would make me feel relaxed.
Life was difficult back then. Was it because you were a resonator?
Where I come from, discrimination and prejudice against resonators are part of life. School was no exception. The gossip, the looks, the way people kept their distance, intentional or not, it still got to me. I tried to stand up for myself. I tried holding it.
I have a feeling when we do when we do go to the Chisa's area, most
received an acceptance letter.
Her area where she's from, I have a feeling that Rover's not going to have a warm welcome. A lot of people are going to be very wary of him.
I left home and went to Star Torch Academy.
And no doubt the authorities will probably start chasing after him and want to fight him.
Star Torch Academy. What was it like?
So it's true. No, it's nothing. It is a multinational school built specifically for resonators, a metropolis of science and research. Even for a girl who couldn't face her own problems and chose to run away, they accepted me with a warm welcome. I met people who dreamed of reaching the stars. This swing, it's just like the one back home.
Good old swing sets. I remember those
Would
as a
you
kid.
join me? There is room for one more.
Solaris to Chisa. Chisa.
I hear you. I'm just enjoying the gentle sway. Especially when someone's beside me. Everything feels so peaceful all of a sudden. When you're ready to move on, I'll get up. Oh, you're back. Do you like sitting on the swing too? I can already see our destination from here.
I got up and then I got back on the
Look
swing.
at the cherry blossoms. They weren't blooming like this before. Like clouds floating above the water. Or like cotton
The quick time
sticking to
event.
a torn couch. Sorry, I'm using weird analogies again. Luckily, a view like this can exist forever within the Sonoro sphere. That fountain over there. It's been concealed by leftover irid glow crystals.
Yeah, no doubt due to the
Shame.
Fraxidus. We can fix
I'll
this.
take care of it. Just like back in Neon Tower.
A few moments later.
There's something in the water.
Let's fish it out and see what it is. This looks like a cassette tape.
Ah, the old cassette tapes.
Ah, I know what it is. Every Star Torch Academy student has a frequency storage cassette like this inside their terminals.
I remember now. Galbrina once told me about them.
I also have one in my terminal. They were given out during the orientation.
If it's a device unique to Lahai Roy, what's it doing here?
Random
Pretty
castaways
sus.
often appear inside the Honami Sonoro sphere. This must be one of those.
I remember when cassette tapes were used
I'll
a
take this
lot
to Nami.
before DVDs and
It should be
CDs
able to
became
help
a
us find where it came
more a common thing. You would take it in a
from.
tape
Cherry
and pop it in.
blossoms right in front of us.
Okay,
It's
now that's
so
pretty.
beautiful.
Let's go over there and take a picture.
Sure. You and I, together.
Make sure you look towards the camera.
I will.
Okay, so we're taking the picture. Nice. Okay, and zoomed in as far as we can do it. And definitely saving that. Hmm. Dystopian film. Like a white. Oh, wait, that's noir. Wild. And cool. The. Hmm. A few shots. Okay. I think that should do it.
When I was little, my parents once took me to a park full of cherry blossoms for a picnic. I made kirigami in all kinds of shapes and had them guess what they were. The kirigami didn't really look like anything, but when I told them, they'd always smile and pretend they understood.
Oh, I see a kitty.
Those cherry blossoms, they looked just like they do now. After being away from home for so long, drifting around, I feel like I'm home again.
Welcome home, Chisa.
Thank you, Senpai. They told me about you at the Black Shores, that you've lost some memories. This student ID card came into my possession by chance. It was in that tower that I found. No, that I recognized who it belonged to. I
Wait,
never
what?
found the right moment to return this to you.
Wait,
Here.
so he was a so
This
Robert was a
belongs
student?
to you.
I was a student at Star Torch Academy. But that's probably why it doesn't remember, because memories,
We
because...
never met in person at school, but I did read the course selection guide you wrote.
I don't remember anything. So, does that mean her and Rover, they met before?
It's okay. Honami is where we first met each other.
So they must have been at the academy at the same time, but he wiped his memories.
But I've been talking about myself this whole time. Why don't you tell me about your story so far? I'd like to know more about you.
Is he gonna do a cinematic montage?
Renacida.
Nope, we just get a
Sounds
few
like
moments later.
Quite an adventure. Only someone like you, Senpai, could accomplish so much.
You can stop calling me that. Hold on, that title takes a little getting used to.
Alright. You always seem to find your way forward, no matter how uncertain things are, like you did in Honami. But I... What comes next? Should I continue my studies at the academy? Should I go home? Or should I do something else? I still haven't decided.
No need to rush your decision. You can take your time and stick around here for a while. At least you won't have to face the future alone anymore.
We know that look. She definitely wants Rover.
You're right. We're partners.
I saw that look. She definitely wants Rover.
I received a precious gift while traveling with you. The courage to face reality and move on. There's something else I want to give you besides the ID card. I was out of inspiration towards the end, but finally managed to finish it after coming back to Honami and getting some ideas.
So this is what you were working on during your recovery.
Yes, it's a pretty tricky piece, so I ended up using a lot of paper. Looks very much like Honami, don't you think? My hometown was built next to the tacit field created by Honami's fall. Even though the lament still haunts us, some stubborn souls have rebuilt that familiar tower again. We still reach for the sky, still hope radio waves break through the blockade to connect the isolated regions left behind. The painful memories of home will never fade, but I won't turn away from the beautiful ones either. Together, they are what make me Kuchibachisa. This is my thank you gift to you. Something precious to me. A memory of my home.
I'll hold on to it.
I just remembered. Namipon always said the cafe needed more life. Maybe now is the time to try. Like you said, I have time to stick around for a while. So, would it be alright if I invite your friends from the Black Shores here for a party? Before I make any decisions on what to do next, I want Shasho Cafe to celebrate a real opening day.
I want to get a screenshot of this. This is I like how they did this scene. I mean, look how they did this scene. They did a good job on it. I think they did a good job on it. I mean, look at it with the cherry blossoms, water. They did. I'll give the artists who worked on this. They did a very good job. Want to stay a little longer in this long season along the streets we once walked here in Honami. Oh, can't do that. Let me see, guys. I'm just saving the screenshot. There we go. All right, let's go talk to Chisa if you're ready to head back. Okay.
So, do you want to hang around a bit longer, or shall we head back? I'll follow your lead.
There's something I want to ask.
Is there something else you'd like to know? We've got plenty of time.
About your overclocking symptoms.
Are you worried about me? I'm feeling alright for the time being.
No pretending to be okay and not pretending to be okay, right?
Not when I'm with you. The people at the Black Shores called it a miracle that someone who was on the verge of overclocking for so long could recover. But when we passed through Honami's rift, I felt a warm frequency flowing toward me. I suspect that's what helped stabilize my resonance energy.
Was it?
It was the person who brought you to Honami. In the end, the same person pulled me back from the edge. Again. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer? Or shall we head back? Is there something else you'd like to know? We've got plenty of
About
time.
when I was a student at Star Torch Academy.
I'm sorry. I was only a first-year student in engineering. I hadn't been around long enough. Everything I heard about you came from what others said. All I really heard was that you were popular. Always had friends around. If I hadn't been caught in the Honami incident, we probably would have never met. So,
I bet if Rover it does go to, if we do have it where Rover does go to the academy, most likely he would be well received at the academy.
Is there something else you'd like to know?
They'll be like,
got plenty of time.
Because they'll be like, wait, how have you not changed all these years?
The ones from Star Torch aren't the average cassettes that you normally see. They're specialized equipment used to store frequencies. One of the instructors described it as a frequency backup storage for the holder. It records the person's very existence.
Why make backups of frequencies?
It's one of the Academy's safety precautions against the wave-borne phenomenon. That is all that I know. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer? Or shall we head back? I'll follow your lead.
It's getting late. Let's head back to the cafe.
Come on then. We should spruce the place up a bit to give our friends a warm welcome.
That was a nice walk.
Come to think of it, this is the first time I'm here at this cafe while wide awake.
Hey, Abby.
You sure it's not because you've been putting in more nap hours lately?
Says who? I got locked out by the Sonora Sphere right from the start. Remember? I couldn't even get to you. And don't even get me started on all the wacky frequencies that I got mixed in with.
You did a great job. Welcome to Shasho Cafe, Abby.
Shasho. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. Shasho.
Whoa, why the formality all of a sudden? So, you asked Shorekeeper to invite the Black Shores gang over for a party. They should be here pretty soon, right?
Yep. Let's go check on Chisa and see how the decorating is going.
All right. In we go. See how the cafe looks.
Gotta hand it to you. I love what you guys did with
Gotta
the
love
place.
cafes.
Feels like a mini festival in here.
Oh, you're here. Namipo and I are just making finishing touches to the party. Welcome aboard, Abby.
Well, hello there, Chisa. It's nice to see you again. You're all so kind, you know? Say, what you got on the menu?
Abby always thinking about their stomach.
In the cozy cafe, vibrant lights dance on the walls. Soft chimes whisper. Glad to have you aboard again, passenger. Chisa's the acting manager today, and she'll be our host for the opening party.
The look.
Wait a minute. Something smells funny about this guy. This frequency isn't echo or TD. Feels like it's hiding a whole mixed bag in its fuzzy tummy.
It's the guardian of Honami City.
You say that, but I don't trust it. Hey, ain't there a whole lot more of you around here too?
Would you like to join us in putting up the decorations, passenger?
Wow, completely ignoring Abby. Gladly.
Huh? And is completely ignoring me. Now it even chats up Rover like they're old buddies or something.
Uh-oh, Abby's mad.
Ah, the place is starting to turn into a party now.
Is something wrong with your friend?
Abby's just a little excited today, that's all.
After being an emergency shelter for so long, it's finally starting to become what it was supposed to be. I'll let you finish these last few decorations.
Okay, we obtained that. Place. And place.
Passenger, Chisa was the one who proposed the party. She has put lots of efforts into preparations. For this, I'd like to prepare a surprise. A special ornament just for her. Any recommendations?
Maybe something that she likes.
Ah, yes. It must be something that Chisa would fall in love with immediately.
And just like that, after a little tinkering and some guys there, Nami put a mysterious standee. Okay, who's to say that probably that Koro, if they're gonna sell merch, that standee we just got, it's gonna be merch of Chisa being made.
What's this?
Oh, it's a standee of the cafe's manager. I made it with the lingering frequencies around.
Do you like? No.
As
What
stylish
do you
as the
think of
original.
it?
Fits perfectly, everything around it. I'm gonna go with
Did you
this
say
one.
cute? I guess just leave it like this then.
Thank you for lending us a hand with the decorations, passenger. I'm sure the others will be very pleased.
Wait for your friends to arrive. Shorekeeper.
Rover, Chisa, I have arrived as scheduled. I see you are all waiting here. Could I be mistaken about the time?
Nope, she's right on time.
No, not at all. We're glad you made it, Shorekeeper. Shashol Cafe welcomes you aboard.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward silence.
Oh, say something, passenger. This awkward silence is killing me.
Nailed it.
Sounds like you two already met at the Black Shores.
Yes. Shorekeeper personally oversaw all of the routine checkups during my recovery. She was very helpful.
Chisa remained on the verge of overclocking for a prolonged period within a distorted temporal flow. Her case required a full evaluation by the tether system.
Oh, now it's suddenly turned into a conversation about work.
Hi, boss. Heard you bought the
Oh, it's
whole
bullying.
place out.
She's the manager. I'm just a customer like you are.
Very good, La. My reading for you said visitors from all around. Wealth coming in thick and fast. Super lucky day for an opening.
I have a
He
feeling
was
we're gonna
Googling.
see the others from. We're gonna
I've
see
heard
it in no
about you
doubt
from Rover.
probably from
You're the
Hong
one
Long
who
as
helped
well.
pinpoint Honami's rift. Thank you.
It's no biggie. Me and boss, we go way back. Just treat me to a good meal and we're even. Good to meet you, Chisa. And this floating one here.
I'm the cafe's mascot. Call me Nami-pon.
Hello, Nami-pon. You show the way? Been walking until my legs go jelly. Need to sit and rest a while.
What's the matter?
From the guest list you provided, only Encore, Booling, and myself were free to come. The others are either away or currently on assignment.
Well, that sucks.
Encore. She locked herself in her room and insisted on finishing Tethys's assigned homework.
I can't imagine how much homework that must be. Tell her it's time for another holiday.
Apologies. I didn't expect her to suddenly become so competitive. It's a first, truly.
Is Encore that little girl with pink hair? I helped her with some math problems over at the Haven of Sprouts once. She's a quick learner. She understood all the formulas I taught her in no time.
So you were Encore's new tutor? That explains why she's picking a fight with Tethys.
There's still time before the party begins. Why don't we go inside and have a seat? Would you like to start off with something to drink?
Anything would be fine. Is that?
Oh, no need to mind that.
Very well. I shall follow the proper code of this cafe and prevent eye contact with your standee.
Wait, I didn't mean that.
Why not take a seat?
It's okay. I'm just admiring the feng shui.
Bright and open. Good for drawing in fortune.
Hard to find one so lucky.
There's no safer place in all of Honami.
Speaking of Honami, I actually came to see if any special reverberations were hiding in the city ruins. But after coming here, it's really quiet. You won't find another place like this in the outside world.
Is that good or
A
bad?
good thing, of course. It means that lots of people here let go of whatever they were holding on to. Just poof, all gone. Oh yeah, the coffee beans haven't been changed in ages, right? Next time, I'll bring some of my favorite blends for you to try.
You know, it must be really rough for you, having your frequency get split into pieces like that. And then clearing your head of all the clicking.
That's all in the past now. How's the rice dango?
Dongo.
Not bad, actually. Soft and chewy. Well, I guess I shouldn't have judged a Nami palm by its smell. Plus, you've been a big help to my buddy these past few days. I'll come give you a hand after I'm done with this dango.
Yeah,
Oh,
Abby will
that's
just help
lovely.
themselves
We'll take
to
all
the to the
help we
food.
can get.
Here you go. I hope it's to your liking.
Thank you. It's a bit bitter, but nothing I can't bear.
Sounds like it needs more sugar. How does it compare to the strong tea you've had before?
It's all right. I rather think of it as a novelty. Now then, Rover, Chisa. The Black Shores has conducted another investigation on Star Torch Academy, the school that you both once attended. As of now, we can confirm that the Academy, along with the entire region of Lahai Roi, has been completely isolated from the rest of the world by the Void Storm.
The Void Storm?
A wave-worn phenomenon unique to Lahai Roi. When it's active, any form of communication is blocked.
So if we go in there, we're probably
So
not going to
you're
have any
saying
communication with the outside world.
Right now, there's no way for us to reach the academy?
Oh, you're all here. How come I wasn't invited to the party?
Uh-oh, it's Camellia. This isn't gonna go well. This is not gonna go well, because if she sees how Chisa looks at Rover, she's gonna get mad. I thought you couldn't make it. Uh-oh, things are not gonna go.
Don't be silly. Seeing you is always my #1 priority.
Camellia, shouldn't you be on a mission?
Got it done early. And I would have finished it even sooner if someone had told me a city popped up off the coast of the Black Shores. So, you must be Chisa.
Yeah, I don't like the way Camellia she's looking at Chisa.
I saw the report on Honami. Ugh, it's such a shame I wasn't there for the excitement. You wouldn't mind having an extra girl at your party, would you? I'd like to make up for all the fun I missed.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well for Rover. I feel sorry for him, because I mean, you saw the looks that Camellia was giving Chisa.
A city doomed to be destroyed.
Oh, thank you for the care package, Alpha.
Again. Eerid glow that triggers overclocking, and TDs tearing through the streets. But never mind that. You're here, I'm here. The two of us can dance.
Poor Rover, such
Doesn't
a dense
that sound
idiot.
a
Yeah.
lot more fun? Oh, Rover, if I got pulled in too, how much more fun would that have been?
Don't get ahead of yourself. The crisis is over.
Fine, if you say so. I'll take those extra performances off the table then. Anyway, pushing through the pain of overclocking and mastering the shiver of death clawing at your spine, I spy with my little eye a promising seed. Interested in trying a little germination test, Chisa? A little eval I host, just for the brave.
Eval, as in...
Defeat me, or be defeated.
Is this some kind of tradition in the Black Shores?
Nope, just with her.
Relax, dearie. Don't get worked up just yet. You can show me your dance moves once you're fully recovered.
Okay, guys. Before I do listen to the radio. I need to go and use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Also, I do need to fill my drink. Oh, nope, not that. So I'll let you guys listen to the ambience while I go and take my break real quick. So put the BRB, and I shall be right back, guys. Okay. And also try to keep an eye on Camellia and make sure she doesn't try to kill Chisa. Because I could definitely tell from the looks Camellia was given, she was like getting to don't get any close to him. That's what the look she was giving. Right. See you guys in a sec.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Okay, everyone, I am back, and also, be gone, bot! Back to the void from whence you came! Okay, I'm back, guys. Let me get rid of this, and we shall continue. Nice and upbeat melody.
We have a special guest with us today. Well, hello to all the lovely listeners of the Pioneer Podcast. It's your old pal, Alto. Glad to have you, Mr. Alto. Why don't you start us off with the Lilyland incident? It all happened during the Troop of Fools big tour. Tickets were already pretty cheap, but scalpers hogged them all. And were
Of course, that always happens at big concerts. Scalpers will buy up the tickets and then try to sell them off at more higher prices.
After Brent, the head of the troop, found out about it, he put on a disguise one night and snuck into their hideout. Retrieved all the tickets and bills as evidence right under their noses.
Damn, gotta give the brand. That's very crafty.
Brent offered free tickets to all the fans that came to watch their play. Such a happy ending.
Well, I guess he can do that considering the scalpers paid for the tickets already.
So what
So they
exactly was your role in all of this? Well, I supplied Brant with intel on the hideout, of course. I was undercover, and it all happened right in front of me.
So this radio can receive signals from outside of Honami now.
Everything's ready to let acting manager start the party.
Everyone's here, and the food and drinks are almost ready. Shall we start the party?
Let's get this party started.
Photo time's over.
Do the honors, acting manager.
Yeah, now that was nice. Man, I'm gonna try to get a picture of that. There's evidence that she might still be alive. I think we'll end up seeing her again.
In this Honami summer night, I wish for the moments spent with friends to last forever.
Oh, you're awake, dear passenger.
That was it. I like that cutscene. That was nice. Did I fall asleep?
Yes, you did. Everyone had a fantastic time last night. After saying goodbye to your friends, you got tired and decided to take a rest in the cafe.
I did?
Unlike how Rover was sleeping, for me, I would have grabbed the pillow and I would just stretched out onto the couch. It would be a much comfortable position if you decided to take a nap.
Right before watching the meteor shower.
What's the matter? Did you not sleep well?
Where's Chisa?
Chisa. Chisa woke up before you. She tiptoed out for some fresh air. Said she didn't want to bother you.
Well covered with the pictures. Damn, we can't go up.
Anything you'd like to know, passenger? I'm here to help.
About last night's view.
It was the surprise we prepared, and Honami's way of answering everyone's wishes. The city is free from its sorrows. Time isn't stuck anymore. That was a little epilogue after the real ending.
Oh, that's meant to be a reference to this. Like, we got the ending in Renacina, so this is like the epilogue.
I'm here to help anytime. Actually, we had a big meteorite scare. Their original trajectory would have wiped out the whole crossing. But you and Chisa gathered everyone's strength and turned that big scary rock into a sky full of stardust. Then you curled up here in the cafe and took a nice long nap. Chisa woke up first and watched you sleeping for a while.
Wait a minute, are you making this up?
Oops, guess you got me there. But that last part is true though. Anything you'd like to know, passenger? I'm here to help.
That's it for now. There's Chisa. Kitty.
Good morning, Rover.
Good morning, Chisa. Can I get some of the drink passenger?
It feels like we're back to our adventuring days in Honami. That was a perfect wrap for our opening party. It was a very special night. A fitting conclusion for everything that's happened over the past 2 months. A celebration for the cafe's opening, and a commemoration for meeting new friends. Even if we were to say farewell now, I wouldn't have any regrets.
Farewell. So have you made a decision?
Yes, I have decided what I'll do next. I will return home first and find my parents. After that, Star Torch Academy to complete my studies. Neither will be easy, but I will overcome whatever stands in my way. Just like how we did together in that tower. Nothing can trap me. I'll find my way back.
That's right. Nothing can stop you.
We'll be going our separate ways for a while, but I'm sure when this is all over, you and I will see each other again.
I'm pretty sure we'll end up seeing each other at
No.
the...
When the time
there.
comes, I promise I'll come looking for you.
She'll probably contact the SS for help once she gets there,
Then
though.
again, I won't be leaving right away. The Black Shores still wants me back for a few health checkups. What do you say I join the Black Shores during this time, just like Camellia suggested? That one was a joke. Now comes the real part. Thank you, Rover. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
Why are your frequencies leaking all over the place?
It's like something's pulling them out.
Is that... Star Torch Academy?
The plot thickens. Looks like we'll be going. Looks like we'll be heading to might be heading to Star Torch.
Your frequency loss has been contained for now. How are you feeling?
Much better. Abby's out cold. I think I'm next.
How can that be? The readings tell me your vitals are within normal parameters now.
Hey, I'm still wide awake, you know. Just a little beat. And this part of you feels completely empty.
It opened a rift to Star Torch, which means that's probably where we're going
next. The connection
next.
between your frequency and the rift has been cut off. You are out of immediate danger.
Why did my frequency start to dissipate? What was trying to siphon off my frequency?
We are unable to confirm at this time, but frequency signatures identical to the Void Storm were detected in the rift's proximity. The most likely scenario is that this rift is acting as a conduit between here and the Lahai Roy region, which is also where your frequency was drawn to.
The High Roy is where it all started. Guess we'll need to pay the place a visit to find out the actual cause.
The Void Storm at Star Torch was what brought me to Honami in the first place. Now it's the other way around. Do you suppose this rift can take us straight to Lahai Roy?
Is that a viable option?
Theoretically, yes. However, the frequencies inside the rift are highly unstable, and you are likely to lose your way without proper navigation. I'm afraid now is not the appropriate time.
Investigate area around the rift.
Never thought I'd actually be here. Standing in a post-apocalyptic city from the storybooks I read when I was a kid.
Hello?
Hi there, Bloombearer. I've collected some frequency samples and I'm analyzing them now.
Got anything so far?
Yep. Aside from the Void Storm readings we got around the rift, we also found scattered foreign frequencies in the vicinity. What might have happened is that frequencies from another region got spat out into Honami when the rift was formed.
Another region in...
That's right.
Hyrule?
We still need to verify their exact origins, but the general areas are pretty much narrowed down.
I wouldn't be surprised if we end up having the experience like we've been having here.
So this is where the radio went.
What's with all the noise? Oh, you're here. Look what I found. Spotted it next to the rift. Here, listen to this.
This time, we haven't invited our guests.
The thing's not even turned on, but it's been playing these choppy sounds nonstop.
It's picking up frequencies on the other
I see
side.
the problem here. Try adjusting its receiver, passenger. If I'm not mistaken, the sounds will become clearer once you've adjusted it to the right frequency.
Let's give this a try then.
Clockwise or counterclockwise? We'll try clockwise.
That doesn't seem right. Try the other way.
Okay, then it must be counterclockwise.
In that case...
Ho ho ho, there you go.
Mrs. Kachiba, would you mind sharing with us why you chose this particular design of the Academy's new uniform?
Huh?
inspiration came from, well, my daughter. She once made a cutout of this pattern from some old fabric at home.
Very interesting. It really captures the Academy spirit.
If it's this uniform, I thought, my little Chisa would love to wear it.
Okay, that must be the voice of Chisa's mother. If that was a recent one, then that means she's alive. Complete silence.
Something's probably broken inside. I'll take a look.
Namipon, was that a live signal from Lahai Roy?
Yes, it was. That cassette we put inside lets it receive radio signals from the rift. With the right tweak, maybe I can track it, like I did with Neon Towers.
It sounded like the Academy's radio talk show. But why did I hear my mother? Does that mean she's at Star Torch? Why is she there? Is she looking for me?
Chisa?
Chisa will need some time to process everything.
That, or she's there due to relation to the Void Storm. That's what I think it is.
I am detecting a unique frequency from this radio.
It has formed a connection with Lahai Roy on the other end of the rift. Once it's all fixed up, I can piggyback on this frequency and plot coordinates from there to Hanami.
Understood. With established coordinates, you will be able to navigate your way within the rift. The Black Shores will also assist with stabilizing the rift to ensure your safety as much as possible. Should you decide to travel to Lahai Roy, to Star Torch Academy.
I think we are going to go to Lahai Roy. What do you know about Lahai Roy? Lahai Roy has been mentioned a lot in passing lately.
It is a region once forgotten, covered in snow most of the year, and sparsely populated. No sentinel is there to guide its civilization. Beneath its ice fields lies Star Torch Academy and numerous research facilities, built by a multinational alliance known as the Space Trek Collective. Star Torch Academy enacts a strict access protocol for all personnel. I will have the necessary paperwork in place before your departure.
Looks like I need to make changes to my plans.
Yep, it looks like Chisa does.
I want to go back to Star Torch Academy. My family is there, and so are my instructors and classmates. The future may be uncertain, but I know what I have to do.
We'll find the missing frequencies, we'll find out the truth. Return to the academy we attended.
Now, we wait, and then we get through this together.
The universe has rejected us. Is this the answer you've been seeking? I hope to make you proud.
Hey, Rain, welcome on in.
I hope.
Why'd the heats not go off?
I haven't let
Let me
you
give
down.
you a shout out. Hope your day's going well. Let me fix the heat for you. Ah, it's Cyberpunk. Nice. I was iconic hunting. Ah, you were hunting iconic weapons, cyberware, and clothing? Or were you mostly like going for weapons and cyberware? All right, the quest has been completed.
Is something wrong? Why did you turn back?
Okay, throwing system should be working now, so let me try the super E. Okay, where's the super heat? Ah, here we go, super heat. Okay, that's weird. It should be working. Let's see. Okay, that's working, but channel points are not working for some reason, so I'll just do this. There we go. Hope that makes up for the. I only bought one piece of clothing for my face because I wanted to show my beast face. Ah. I heard a voice on the radio just now. I heard someone calling my name.
You did? I'm right next to you, but I don't think I heard anything.
Maybe because of his frequency being pulled in, maybe that's why. You sure you didn't hear anything strange?
Yes. You must be exhausted. Should we go back to the cafe?
I guess I could use some rest.
I don't think I was imagining it. That voice.
Stranger Things Honami unlocked. Okay, there's no main quest right now.
Keep up.
I'm currently doing walk the line. Ah. See, we can't even get close to it right now. We can't get close to this, which means we have to wait until they release new stuff for the game. And we got some time, so we'll be switching on over to Zenless today. Yeah, doing walk the line, I remember doing that. If I remember, walk the line, and that's the one where you have to go to the you have to go not to the hotel, but you have to go to the mall, right? If I remember, walk the line. That's what that quest is. That's the one where you go to the mall where you have to face off against the animals and decide whether to side with Netwatch or stick with the Voodoo Boys. Yeah, in that situation, choosing when either Netwatch or the Voodoo Boys, I'm gonna stick with Netwatch because they actually because their main job is to protect the system. Because maybe with some of the things, a lot of stuff I probably wouldn't agree with, but considering that they're the ones that like are basically doing maintenance on the Black Wall, like they're the ones that keep it up and all that, and they do a lot more of the stuff. It's best to let Netwatch like continue doing what they're doing. As long as it's for security reasons, you know, because the Black Wall and Cyberpunk, it's difficult for me if I get caught. Yeah, I understand. It is difficult to get through because there's so many eyes everywhere. And if you get caught, you have to take out every single one of those guys. That's what makes it a difficult quest. Okay, give me a sec, guys, while I get Zenless up. It's easy if I stay hidden. Yeah, it's easy when you're hidden, but the second you get caught, like, oh no, we've been caught.
Perfect.
Remember, I'm a net runner, so I'm very twitchy. Yeah, but I kind of did a bit of a combo between, you know, physical and net running, so I think it was a little bit easier for me because I had been putting stuff into body. So, and not to mention, I had the gorilla arms as well, so I could fight back if I need to because I had the cyberware to, you know, punch through stuff or knock enemies out cold.
Pleasing to the ears, hmm? Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't know my mic was off, but I had been responding to your question. But yeah, the monowire. I understand why you're using the monowire, but I also knew that when there used to be legendary stuff you could get. Mantis blades and monowire free, but they patched them out sadly. I'm going to start putting points in the body. Yeah, I definitely would recommend putting points in the body, Rin, because especially putting points in the body, when you get to a door, you can rip it open, and I really like that they added that effect, like how you can just rip the doors open.
Pleasing to the ears, hmm?
Because, like, if you see a door, okay, finesse is gonna work. We'll just rip the door open or punch through. I'm currently getting Zenless loaded up at the moment, and definitely, and also I've seen a character I do know I want to go after, and I think if we saw her last time we were on Zenless, we saw her like appear at the temple, and so I definitely want to save up for her.
Perfect.
Okay, Zenless is up. Give me a sec. Okay. I have the model wire finisher. Nice.
Perfect.
You know. Okay, we're switching categories now. Okay, say goodbye to Weathering Waves, guys. Bye-bye. Until next with Weathering Waves. Let me get the Zenless up. Okay, we need to wait just a bit. It's sometimes I don't know what it is, why the game capture takes a while to load up. Because you definitely can hear the sound, but why is it not loading up like the screen and everything? Oh, there it goes. Okay, apparently I just need to do that. Just click on it. But if anybody wants to know like what the character is that's currently available, let me see. Over here. This is who's currently available right now. And of course, there is a rerun on Hugo. W Engine Showcase. Oh, let me do this. Also, I need to make sure the category has changed. It did. Nice. Yo. All right, we're out. Okay, since we're here, let's do the scratch off real quick.
An afternoon nap is a wonderful way to replenish one's energy. Oh, you could use a newspaper as a pillow.
Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to use a newspaper as a pillow.
Already. Oh, keep me posted about any great eats or fun activities you happen to find.
All right. Let's head on over. All right, here's Belle. Talk to Belle. It's been a while since since the senior left. Wait, where's the voice audio? No time for a quick hello. Okay, hold up. Where is Weiss and Bell's voices? I need to check and see. Are they not doing it, or is it just an error on my part? Okay, so they're missing voices. And said it affects the English, Korean of the game. It is confirmed the missing voice resource will be added in a future update. In a future update? Seriously? Why don't they just add it in now? If they know they have the pack, why don't they just add it? That's I call bull on that. I mean, seriously, if you have the voice pack and just add the voice pack in. You still have to do the reading. Besides, we saw we were just illusions. I don't think we should tell her when we only saw fragments of the full story. Makes sense. Speaking of which, probably fixing the glitch that caused it. Speaking of which, Fairy, what's the status on the locations we tagged with the periodic ether fluctuations? Probably fixing the glitch that caused it. It's not a glitch. The voice pack itself is missing. Because I just looked at it and it said, because the thing that popped up, it says in Zenless Zone 0, the version 2.4 update has caused some missing voiceover content for certain characters, including Delian. This issue affects the English, Japanese, and Korean versions of the game. Has confirmed the missing voice resources will be added in future update. Players will receive 100 Chrome and in-game mail as compensation for the inconvenience. And apparently the video too. But yeah, the voices are completely missing, and then said they're supposed to add in a future update. It better be with the next update they add. But to be honest, we shouldn't have to wait for that.
Has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Sarah and both went there.
Sarah used Idhari's ability to determine the direction she and
why is he not talking?
Went.
And look, he's not talking now. That's a big error on their part. Looks like we need to investigate that old mining site soon. We can tell Senior once we get more info. Yeah, Shifu might have made arrangements already. Senior Yeet, I hope he's doing all right. However, on that fateful evening with the Exalted's overseer met her in a storm intertwining with the fates of Yi siblings was already brewing in the depths of Lemnian Hollow. Does the creator actually exist? Isn't what you see right in front of you best proof? The creator knew your nightmares, knew your fears. They even know that side of you been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from? Okay, what I'm gonna do, because there is obviously missing audio and it's all messed up for the English, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll let this play out, and we're gonna switch over to Star Rail, because I know everything's there, because this is really messed up and everything on the English, and I would hate having to like go back and forth, read, and not knowing if they're gonna have voice or not, because we just had it where a small bit where Weiss did talk in his voice, but then it went right back to silent, and that is real mess up timing and everything. And also it's gonna just be off-putting, like me doing all the voices if I have to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for when they do this update, and we'll just work on Star Rail while we wait for them to do the update and hopefully fix it. Hear news that they fixed the problem, because if they're waiting for a future update, most likely they're not going to do it until the next character. The creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who help fulfill their grand purpose.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
Okay, this is all glitched up and messed up.
The very thing you stop, no matter what it costs.
No!
The one with the most terrifying consequences.
No!
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiao Guang.
Everything that happened within the Hollow remains shrouded in mist, and for now, Swimming Temple is still bathed in a tranquil peace of everyday calm. Perfect timing wise, everyone from the temple went out with Bellion today to help the neighbors, so it's just us left at Swabian Temple. I was gonna ask you help tidy up the guest room next time when Senior Changwon comes by. We can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter chatter comes from the outer courtyard. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Check it out later. Yeah, see, it's really messed up right now, which I did not know just until now. Because, I mean, it's not errors and everything, so probably best I wait until they do the update before we try it, and knowing that when it gets fixed. So let's see. How long do we have to wait? Okay, we just have we'll just have to wait a couple of weeks on this. So since I finished everything with with Weathering Waves, we'll be doing some Star Rail streams since it's currently messed up with the voices right now until we get like confirmation that they fixed the issue. Because they did admit that it was there's an error on there, because you even saw it. We had it where Bell and Weiss, they were silent, but then there was just that one part where Weiss did talk and everything. Like this, that it's definitely a human error on their part. It is no bug. They just forgot to put everything in. Yeah, all right. Oh, this is her. This is, I'm gonna wait for when she becomes available, which most likely will happen in the next update. She's gonna be available. So once again, let me have to change the category. So let's go over here. And then once they fix the voices, we will redo those scenes, and I'll just let them play on through. That way we get the full thing, because they said they're planning on fixing it.
Stay awake, wash it all fall, yeah, we wash it all break. How long till we all fade away? How deep are we gonna sink? Before we know it, we'll be losing our dreams. How deep before we all fade away? So where do we go? 我知道走那天气，穿上了电视机里，不保有人们是在空中陷进去分手的沉默，带你委托的生活，对抗堕落的困兽，找寻逃脱。
No, one of the things they're doing is their compensation with 100 polychrome. To be honest, if they really wanted to like really make up for the inconvenience of people having to wait and everything for them to do it, I feel like they should give it like where everybody could get a free 10 pull. That would be better, and where they can have enough to get enough polychrome to do a 10 pull if they want to. That better than just a measly 100. So since we're gonna wait for the voice update, I'm gonna get Star Rail up. Oh, don't need that. Let that pop up. But I know they're apologizing and everything, but how could they mess up so bad on that? How could they mess up like before they release it, like going, oh, let's see if all the voice packs are there. Like whoever is in charge of that obviously did not do their job well if they forgot to actually add the voice packs in. Okay, got it up. There we go. Change the category. There we go. I know we can do Star Rail because everything is been worked on and fixed, but the fact that we didn't have any voices.
Let the Chrysos heirs who started this terrible war hear you. Let them hear the voices of the people.
As always, that woman knows how to stir up a crowd.
Professor Anaxa, I thought you'd pass on this.
Everyone must cast their vote, or this assembly would serve no purpose.
Prof, do you truly think it's wise to entrust the fate of the world to an assembly like this?
Akama has stood strong under this system for 1,000 years. It stands to reason that there is purpose in its existence. But that is not what you're asking, is it? What you really want to know is Aglaya making the right decision in entrusting the fate of the world to you?
Nothing ever escapes you.
I didn't spend all those years teaching you for nothing. Most people only take 4 years to graduate, if I recall.
To tell the truth, I feel like I'm on my way to an execution chamber instead of a podium. So, do you have an answer to that question?
No.
Do you have an answer to that question and that question?
I thought so.
Because that question is not yours to ask in the first place.
What is the question to that question?
The world to you the right decision? Don't make me laugh. That is a question that woman must answer herself. Why are you fretting about this on her behalf? Or have you been seeing yourself as her pawn all this time? Listen up. I'll say this only once. Flip your perspective around and ask yourself this instead. What should I do to ensure that the world doesn't stray from the correct path? That is what you should be thinking about. You still have time, so give it some thought. Oh, and don't bother telling me the answer. Tell it to those begging for salvation from the gods.
Got it. Thank you, Professor Anaxa.
That's Anaxagoras to you.
Who will you be voting for?
That'll depend on how well you perform. May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Lord Anaxa, you're finally here. The last speaker for the assembly will be taking the stage soon. The resolution will be passed after that. Lady Kindness has reserved a special seat for you. Shall I show you to it?
Lead the way.
All right. This way, please.
I actually don't necessarily find things remaining the way they are. However you say it. I'm a little nervous. Thank you.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. As the Theoros, I present to you Phinin of Ides Elysiae, virtuous citizen of Akama, and the last speaker of the assembly.
Much obliged, Lord Lycus.
I remember him. He's the penniless lad working for Aglaya.
Where's Lady Goldweaver? Why is she sending this guy to give the last speech? Is this really the end of the Flame Chase journey?
I have a feeling it will not be.
Can this dude really
because it's still a whole lot more story we haven't done yet.
I actually don't necessarily find things remaining the way they are. However you say it.
By Kefali above, dear citizens of Akama, As you look upon me, so too do I see you. I see your fear and misgivings, your apprehension about the discord between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, and your uneasiness about the future of the Holy City. Yet, before you contemplate something as grand as the fate of the world, I ask that you look closer. Look beyond the horizon illuminated by Kefali, at the crisis threatening to overwhelm us.
What?
Aides Elysiae, my beloved hometown, is a village forgotten by time. It is a place with the most invigorating breeze and wheat fields that spread all the way to the sea. I once thought that there I would enjoy a lifetime of peace and quiet with my friends and family. How I wish I could invite all of you to that paradise, far from the noise and chatter of the world. Alas, I can't. Because she, and all that she nurtured, all that I loved, they have long been devoured by the black tide. My beloved home is no more. I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Aldada, she was ripped apart by monsters. Also, I might live to stand before you here and now. Galba, he was a hunter. But in the end, those arms that once drew a bow instead embraced Piso, his beloved son, as they both breathed their last. Pythias, the teacher, risked her life to save her students, but a burning beam fell on her, crushing her. And what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. Livia, Piso, and so many other children. My childhood friends. They were all swallowed by the black tide and turned into monsters. They kept saying the same thing over and over. Even up until the final moment, I finally steeled my heart and granted them eternal peace with my sword. Why, Finan? Aren't we the best of friends? That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akima to its knees any time. Kindness may have promised that with the 3 Titans of Calamity Con, Akima will return to an era Chrysia once more, but much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. While the demigod of strife has done everything in his power to hold them
Meaning
back,
mighty.
They are still coming. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the strife demigod. The Flame Reaper has risen from death, and they hunger for the core flames of the gods.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching, why is Akima still a picture of peace?
Because everyone is there.
Exactly.
That's why.
The city of Akima shows no signs of pandemonium or chaos. And why is that? I beg you, spare a moment to think about this. Are we able to stand here and hold this assembly in peace today because the danger has passed?
Nope.
No. This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. We are able to stand here today only because the Chrysos heirs have stepped up and shielded Akuma from calamity. With her golden threads, Aglaya has preserved and continues to preserve these idyllic days that all of you hold dear. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaya will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. But ask yourselves this. Rather than offering her aid and support, why do they choose to watch and push Akuma away from the Flame Chase journey? The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akuma's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
You insolent whelp! How dare you!
It is true that Aglaya has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once has she ever failed Akuma. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akuma. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power?
And when that happens, people tend to get greedy.
Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaya, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Absolutely right. The Chrysos heirs have only our best interests in mind. I still don't understand it. We never believe these details are all to have to end. So,
in an uproar, representative leaders from different cities in Akuma throw pieces of pottery into the Dolium.
At the present time, on the scales of Talentum, those
The Law
who call
Titan.
for the continuation of the Flame Chase journey, and those who demand its suspension. Each faction holds an equal share of votes, resulting in a perfect balance.
But that's impossible.
As
How can that happen?
This is the moment when the Flame Chase journey is the closest to its end.
And now, it's your turn to vote, Lord Anaxagoras.
Is there anyone else who hasn't voted?
No, you're the last. Cast your vote with care, for your decision will break this impasse.
Damn, coming down to one vote.
I have long since made a decision.
Very well. May you bring much needed change to this farcical world.
And don't place the last.
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
He's thinking.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
To be honest, I would just stand there and do it just to annoy him, like just pretending I'm thinking when I already made my decision.
Rule number 1, do not call me a Naxa. Rule number 2, never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
I just go, Now what should I do?
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
Your vote. Cast your vote. Cast your vote.
That sounded really creepy.
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides.
Isn't he supposed to cast his vote right now?
You are...
Well done, child. Just as I foresaw, you have achieved great things.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate.
Ooh,
a
constellations.
blasphemer raised in the doctrines of the Venerationists. It's like a foal kicking its mother in the belly after taking all her milk.
I respect you immensely, sir, but...
You cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. Do not let those voices hinder you as you forge ahead. As the Sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth before us.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
You are right, Empedocles. My lonely pursuit is about to welcome a new chapter. I must be on my way now. May we meet again with the truth before us, Empedocles.
What are you waiting for? Just cast your vote.
Silence! Silence, everyone!
Behold, Circes, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof. For this place is but one step away from the truth.
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Thank you, Castorus.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else!
All right.
Decipher the truth of this
She's
world.
not happy. You can tell right there, she's like, how dare he do this to me?
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. By carefully enter Lenton above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Ligus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
Can we have the authorities arrest her now?
Forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics.
Ooh, burn.
Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides. Because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Arkema has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You
It seems not everyone is ready for the
She's just
assembly
mad
to
because she
end.
lost.
Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lycus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the Assembly.
What is this performer up to now?
Absolute flame chase journey. What do you think he'll continue? I don't know.
So apropos.
Frankly, still.
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution. Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness?
Nonsense! That's impossible! What is he getting at? Of course not.
Not even for a second. No one? Must I pick somebody to answer? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do
An axe
you
doesn't
dare
hold
swear
back.
by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesized demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's
So in other words, the Titans that were once there are actually just Chrysos heirs.
This is pure blasphemy!
Say that. It's impossible.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next lives? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
By the gods, even Kindness has betrayed Akuma.
He just called her out and put her on the spot.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions.
They're lying through their teeth, I can tell.
Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight.
You never know.
Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akuma's codex as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
How is this permitted? They can't let this happen. Somebody do something. This is how we're supposed to go.
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akuma's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kindness of Akuma and Lygus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akuma is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
Yes! That's what we deserve! Agreed!
Curse you!
Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefali. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
He'll get off lightly, but everybody, but the the Council of Elders, they will not.
Let him die! 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 Let him die!
Professor.
Let him die! 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 Let him die!
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
I think she'll let him live.
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die! 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 Let him die!
Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
Thing is, he's already dying. And we're back to the Trailblazer.
A sea of flowers? What is this place?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castrus while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos.
So her sister's the
Welcome
death
to
part of
my realm,
Thanatos.
where the west wind ends.
And the east begins, I'm guessing. It's a beautiful place. Mom, I made it. My character arc is finally done. Okay, I gotta go with this one.
You're still as energetic as always.
That was a good
Did
one.
You know, every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal. But in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emphorius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I I shall open the gate of the Netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain.
Wait, does that mean Caster's gonna be? You're not going back?
Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the Netherworld's grasp.
And doomed to walk the universe for eternity.
I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save.
I'll do my best.
I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
Keep moving forward and don't look back.
Keep going. The Express is right here with you.
I believe in you.
Listen. Just keep moving.
Embrace awaits you.
Lift your chin up high and step forward with us toward tomorrow!
I like that it showed the image where
that's right.
Trailblazer and Firefly had at the time.
Onward. Show me your courage.
That's one thing I want to see again. I want to see Firefly appear again in the game.
Partner.
Where she joins and teams up with the trail, with the
almost there.
With the Astral Express.
Finally. Thank you, Castris. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers.
Don't turn around, keep looking forward. This is all the same option. So we'll go in the middle. Don't turn around and keep moving forward.
Fear not.
It's
As a
Acheron.
touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path.
I hope we see. I also hope we see
It will
Acheron
guide
again.
you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
What's this? What in the world are these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
It's Mem. Goodbye, Netherrealm. Hello, Mother.
Let the trail blazing continue.
I'm back.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together.
That might be it. Still wrong.
Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own? It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. It's as if the river of souls is winding its way through the depths of my spirit, transforming with each breath into a fine rain that nourishes the world. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it another meaning. Now, as I stand as a demigod, and destiny draws to a close, I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every blooming life will lift its arms in celebration and recount the profound meaning of this very instant. Every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth, sowing love far and wide throughout the land. The other shore is very cold.
Dragon!
May I borrow your warmth? One last time. Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine.
She just wanted a hug.
The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Presently in Akama.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth. And it culminated in this very moment.
You guys, I'll be right back. I need to go do something real quick. It's just real quick, so BRB for a sec. Okay, I'm back.
You, on the other hand, performed as I expected. You did not hesitate when you saw the chance to attain power. It's as if you...
Crave power, like a fly craves
Power!
rot.
Unlimited!
Those are your
Power!
words, not mine.
But what you said at the end, did you already know what I had planned for Thainan?
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else. You've nearly exhausted your humanity. You're no different from my current state as a walking corpse.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000 years. Only he is capable of unleashing a raging fire that rivals our final great enemy, Aquila.
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
That's impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're insane.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals, I have
So
my
I
own
think her soul
reasons
probably
for
like
doing
real
this.
thin because it's like a bunch of threads.
Until Thainan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case, but I didn't think you'd already lost so much. How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Thainan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Aranova.
Congratulations are in order. We found common ground at the very end of our destined paths.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
Oh, we heard everything.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized him. A man should be aware of his own shortcomings.
All right, we got the core flame of death. That. Oh, wait, actually, let's check the warp. Okay, I don't have it there.
I'm glad. But I don't see Castris among your number.
She decided to remain in the Netherworld.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
Sorry, something dropped on the floor. She finally understood her origins and completed her trial. I believe she'll always be at our side. I'm gonna go with this one.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Trinan, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding core flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
Let the ceremony begin.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in his good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Surrender the core flame. Goodbye, Castorus.
A constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Because once one life ends, another begins.
Look, it's...
Is that Castorus? No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
She's gone.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. Castorus... No. The Titan. They said... I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
She made quite a scene. I suppose
only
it's my
3
turn now.
core flames left.
I won't stop you.
Professor, you...
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akima's divine laws or keep me from creating a new world.
You never change, do you, Professor? I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan. So what's the point of becoming a god?
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It goes without
He'll still
saying,
be him,
I'll
but
find
not
a way to retrieve memories.
Anaxa will still be Anaxa, but yet
Besides,
not Anaxa.
I still have you, don't I?
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we?
Like,
my answer is
I
that the
am
Chrysos
me,
heirs are
yet
the
when I'm
future
not me,
Titans and
I'll
vice
still be
versa.
me.
Of course, this answer only applies to us. So, what are we when it comes to
I know,
regular
it's a
mortals?
bit of a head turner.
The very essence of the world.
It makes your head
our
hurt
souls,
just trying to think about
are
it.
tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry will always be the same, because that is just how the world is. To destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. But we have someone who will still live on with his perfect memory. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you. Don't disappoint Lady Goldweaver. And especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Anaxa, I swear to you, I'll lead everyone to our reunion in the new world.
Good. That is all I have to say. Farewell, everyone. May we meet again in the next life.
Farewell, great performer. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Let's salute him in the same way.
Circes safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Circes. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But I do still have one question.
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know?
Oh my.
But, since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after us to investigate in our stead. Rejoice, Circes. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul!
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Requies, Katabache, and Axa.
Thankfully, she's still alive. Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express?
Her condition was very similar. It's just that at that time, the Express did not have a memo keeper who could diagnose her condition.
But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well.
When March awakened from the ice, her memories were completely wiped clean. I want to prepare for the worst and prevent something like that from happening again. Can you share with us your hypothesis?
I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps
it's good to hear Himiko's voice again.
Have been hijacked.
Hijacked?
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember?
I'm not a biologist, but I hear that there's a species of fish on Von Wach that has the memory span of less than a second. It forgets anything that occurs in the very next instant. Perhaps something similar will happen?
Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps it is difficult for you to imagine, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness.
Nothingness?
The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Miss Black Swan, there is one thing that I haven't looked into deeply until now. You've guided us to Amphorius, but refused to tell us your true intentions. Collecting memories is simply not a convincing answer.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me?
I mean no offense. I am merely speculating. But I'd appreciate your honesty, if possible.
In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the Garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example.
Perfect example?
A world that can only be seen through the Garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those Pathstriders of Remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form.
So the reason you did everything you could to convince the Express to come to this star zone is just to uncover the secrets and foil the plans of these people?
I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the Garden's internal conflicts.
Remodeling a world is no easy feat. These extremists likely aren't just simple Pathstriders.
Yeah, remodeling a entire world, that's a big thing. It takes a lot of power to do that.
Guesses. The people
I mean,
that I'm talking about.
One game I played Stellaris, you actually have the ability to like wipe everything on a planet and then and also to terraform it. Just think how much it would take in resources it would take for a species to terraform a planet to suit its needs.
I cannot be certain.
Like just how many resources and time it would take just to do all that.
Doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th. But the deal that I propose still remains a fair one. Amphorius is still an excellent destination, and investigating further might allow us to uncover the truth behind the accident.
Because one thing is that I bet there are probably right now scientists are thinking of plans like to terraform, like, I don't know, I can't remember which moon it was Titan, I think. One of Jupiter's moons, Titan, I think they said that would be like a really suitable place for life because there's water and everything. Thing is, for Titan to be livable, scientists would have to figure out a way to terraform the moon to make it to where people could live on the moon, that moon. And not to mention, you would have to, not even if we did manage to terraform it, is how to get people there. But most likely what would happen is that with terraforming a whole world is we would have to be on Mars first, then go to that moon.
Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating.
What's wrong?
Something happening?
Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept my deepest apologies.
Has something changed?
It's Fuli. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
Fully? Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional.
I think they did a very nice job on the actual Herta's design.
By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm
She
not
may have a
able to
reason.
find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
You're planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did. See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps.
Kind of sounds like force projection that they did for the
But of course, these
in the Last
corners of the
Jedi.
cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates. Then, sit back and enjoy the show.
Well, it shares the Astral Express's coordinates with the Herta.
All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Okay, let's see.
Madam, watching you work has been an enlightening experience for me. It's hard to imagine that an outstanding scholar like you could maintain such a relaxed manner most of the time. Your calm and collected nature is truly a trait that I should learn.
This brat. Why does everything that comes out of his mouth sound so snarky?
Well, Sunday at one point was really full of himself, so that's probably why he hasn't lost it yet.
Thank you, Madam Herta.
He was a leader at one point
Companions
on
are the lifeblood
in
of the
Penacony.
Astral Express. When things are settled, we will repay you for all your help.
Well, this young man sure is courteous. First mirror,
Investigate.
input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp. As you command, Madam Herta. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead. Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphorius celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herta.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herta.
And fourth mirror.
What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
As you wish.
Fourth mirror, you'll be in charge of... It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring. Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body. Amphorius. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Ignition!
Warp activated.
Oh! So that's Amphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
All right. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror.
Nope,
What
didn't mean
a
to do that.
magnificent sight! Is this the entrance to Amphorius? Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in. What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
He goes, I don't like it.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herta to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives. What's this? How creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of. Now then, how am I going to get into Amphorius?
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
I know that voice.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias, Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate protocol, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a Watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate protocol, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that...
You'll fight back?
Just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor, and assure you that, in the worst-case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh? No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, Why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. The destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
Okay, we completed that. Okay. Okay, this should be a good place to stop for the night. I did say I was gonna end early tonight, so let me give you guys your raid messages while I look somebody for us to raid, and do stick around because you will be getting extra channel points from the raid. That one's for subs. This one is for non-subs. You get a chance to copy those. And if I'd like to join the Discord, here is the link to the Discord. I do post when I go live and change my schedule. So I'd like to join the workshop. There is the link. Now, let me see, who do we currently have on that I can send you guys on over to? Oh, Lilia's on. Let's see if we can raid Lilia because she's playing Genshin Impact. All right, we can raid Lilia today. I'm gonna send you guys over to Lilia. She's playing Genshin Impact, and we've been playing Weathering Waves, and we were trying to play Zenless, but sadly it didn't work out with Zenless because there's like an error with the voice pack, so we have to wait on that until they do the update and fix that. So we'll be doing some Star Rail until they do, no doubt, hopefully with the update that they do when they add new characters, or sooner, they actually fix that voice update. So because to be honest, when hearing one voice and then hearing it silent again, that ruins the whole thing. So we're gonna wait on Zenless, and we'll be doing some Star Rail next Friday. This is the last stream for the week. I will be back on Monday. It's most likely going to be with Liza P, because I think I might have to do a New Game Plus for us to do the Overture DLC. So I'll do that, but I'll do it on the story mode, so it'll be a lot easier to get through, and hopefully we'll breeze on through and get through the 9 chapters. We'll work on that on Monday. And raids continue on Lilia. With that, I'm going to say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever your time zone. Everybody from the stream today, and I shall see everybody later. Good night. And see you on Monday.